What's up, everybody?
Welcome back to Mile Higher Podcast, episode 184. And today we are doing something a little different, something a little more fun. Get some laughs here. We are going to be talking about world's dumbest crimes. Some of the world's dumbest crimes. There's many dumb crimes out there. It's honestly unbelievable how many bad criminals there are. This is an episode we did 2 years ago?
Yeah, I looked it up.
Yeah.
So we did it 2 years ago. Episode 81 was part 1.
Wow. Well, part 2 is finally here. And we did this because we really just needed kind of a mental uplift. You know, we needed some laughter. We have been going through a really hard time. I know a lot of you are aware of what Josh and I have been going through this month. And I'm not going to lie, sometimes covering, especially so many heavy cases lately, both of us have been covering tons of heavy cases. Yeah. And it's been a lot on our mental health in combination with what we've been going through in our personal lives. So we just really needed to have a little fun with this one. And hopefully you guys enjoy that and maybe needed some laughter too. And if you want to know more about what's going on in our personal lives, I did record an episode of the sesh kind of opening up about that. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been extremely supportive of us. We did have to cancel an episode in the beginning of the month because of that. A couple
weeks ago, I think we had to skip an episode. Yeah.
I mean, we were really going through a lot mentally and emotionally. So we just needed that time. And we appreciate you guys always being there for us and supporting us. It means the world.
And for those that do give us grief for missing uploads, you have to remember that we have a lot of different things going on. Like, it's not just like we're like, oh, you know, we're too lazy to upload this week, so we're not going to post. It's like we have 3 podcasts, first of all. And most of the times when we do skip a week, we're still doing content on those other shows. We also have, we have employees to manage. We have our whole CBD company that we have to deal with. So there's a lot going on, as well as our personal lives. We still have to live our life and do stuff. So it's like, I get the disappointment in not having your favorite show post, but it's like, come on now. Like,
you have to remember, we are just people, Yeah. And you never know why someone may not be posting. And adding the guilt on top of it when you're already going through a traumatic.
It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's honestly, it can be really hurtful. Jobs. It can be really hurtful, especially when you're going through something as traumatic as what we just did. But obviously, with that being said, so many of you guys have been incredibly supportive and understanding and know that we do the best that we can. Obviously, it sucks for us to cancel episodes too. It really does in so many different ways. It affects all our employees and it's a big decision normally. But yeah, sometimes you have to take time for your mental health it's just, you really never know why someone isn't uploading is my point. And be careful with what you say to people when you're disappointed about not having an upload, because you really never know why that decision was made. And that's it. That's all we want to say.
The other thing you probably noticed if you're watching this is that we have just a blank wall over here behind us. It's very empty.
Last
and bare
week, at least we had the broken sign up, but now we just got nothing. But that's okay, because it sounds like we might even have it fixed by the next episode. Maybe cross your fingers.
And luckily, it's not a major fix, so I think we will have it for next episode. So sorry, it's a little boring to look at.
They don't care. It's the least of anyone's concerns, right? Come on, it's the least of mine these days.
I can go stand up there in front of you.
Yeah,
and
you could just
interpretive dance.
You.
Oh, paint me Mile Higher. That could be kind of cute.
Yeah, like a body painting, full naked though.
Oh shit! They better be paying for that.
Wow,
they better be paying, and I'm making a cut.
Okay, fine. Yeah, Janelle might be the sign eventually if we can't get it together. But we do have a little Christmas tree, little holiday joy. We really need it these days.
It's so cute.
But I am so excited to get into this episode. We have a lot of really funny stuff to show you guys today. I think you're going to be kind of blown away by how stupid some of these people are. It's wow.
It's comical. It really is comical. Also, before we jump into these dumb crimes, I wanted to mention that Higher Love Wellness is having a Black Friday sale that you don't want to miss out on. If you haven't checked it out yet, we're doing 30% off site-wide, so off of everything. Mm-hmm. And this sale is running from Black Friday all the way through December 3rd. Yep. So that's a full week of 30% off. This is the steepest discounts we can possibly give on all of our products. Again, that's
biggest
oils,
sale of the year,
gummies, to wax, to terpene, to all basically topicals, everything we have.
Yep.
And there's no code needed, which is great. So you just hop on the site, place your order, and now we're shipping to the United Kingdom, which is great. Mexico, a few other places as well. But you can check all that out at higherlevelwellness.com.
All right, you ready to get into this?
Yes. So the way we kind of just went through and found some very random crimes and criminals to cover. A lot of them have really great video clips that we'll be showing as well. So if you're listening to this, definitely go check it out on YouTube afterwards because you don't want to miss out on some of these clips. But the first crime we're going to start out on happened in June of 2018. 29-year-old Brittany Burke and 28-year-old Richard Parasow walked into a Ready Mart in Edmonton, Alberta. And the two talked for a second before Richard used a stolen credit card to buy a can of soda. And the owner thought the couple seemed suspicious, so he called the police. Once the police arrived at the store, they began asking the couple some questions. And Richard tried to escape by shoving Brittany into the police officer, but the officer tried to hold on, and he ripped Richard's shirt off in the process. Richard then tried to dart out of the front door in the scuffle, but one of the owners grabbed him and held him back from running. Both the officer and the owner then lost their holds on Richard and Brittany, and the two started running in different directions. Richard ran through the aisles, and Brittany ran to the back room. The police officers then chased Richards with their guns drawn, and he surrendered pretty quickly. Meanwhile, Brittany climbed up onto some tables and crawled into the Ready Mart's ceiling rafters in an attempt to try to escape.
And we have video of this.
Here's what happened.
Moments before she surrendered to police, 29-year-old Brittany Burke fell right into the middle of this coffee aisle. Owners say they called police.
Oh my God. Imagine going through all of that, climbing through the fucking ceiling for a pop.
We'll replay that clip of her dropping out of the ceiling too. Real
I
quick.
want to
It's
know
so funny.
what the plan was. Was she planning to somehow escape out of the building through the ceiling or just hide in there until eventually people forgot? I really don't understand the thought process here.
Over a $1.39
Oh my
can of
God.
soda. They're like running from police. She's
Come on.
God. She's like,
She's wearing Nikes. I know she has $1 for that soda.
She gets up. She's like, oh, fuck.
So after that, she falls down,
incredible.
and the two officers ran back into the store. Guns are drawn, and they found Brittany crouching near the refrigerators with her hands up, and they immediately arrested her.
I wonder which moment she realized she was done. Like, was it when she fell out of the ceiling? She was like, all right, jig's up. Let me go
Probably.
hide in the corner now.
God, that's a lot for a fucking soda can.
Yeah, that really is.
Yeah, they both face multiple charges
Nice.
for their crimes.
Damn, over a soda. God, that's so stupid.
And apparently, the store owner actually got an award for her bravery during this
Yeah, I was
one.
going to say,
'Cause
what a
he
badass. He held
intervened,
him. And yeah.
Of course, they're going to press charges now over this can of soda because now she destroyed their store practically from climbing up into the
Way
rafters.
to impact your future big time over a fucking soda. That is
Oh my-
unreal. Love it.
Wonder what kind of soda.
Yeah. Was it worth it?
She's like, Dr. Pepper.
My girlfriend's car.
Dr. Pepper's pretty good. Maybe it was worth it.
Wait, Barks root beer? Definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it.
Sprite?
Did
Not
you hear
worth
the
it.
truth about Dr. Pepper, by
No.
the way?
What's the truth?
People have figured it out on the internet. It's
Okay.
mix of Coke and root beer.
What?
Yep. A little half and half of each of them.
That
and
doesn't taste like it.
I have to
at
try
all.
it for myself because, of course, it's TikTok and I don't really believe it. But I've seen so many people testing it and they're like, oh, yeah, it's the same.
What the hell? I thought Dr. Pepper was like 27 flavors or some shit put together.
I don't know. Apparently, it's just Coke and root beer. we'll have to try it for ourselves. Try it if you have them
I
at
don't
home.
even-
Try
I
them
don't
and let
even
us know in the
believe that.
comments. I know. I need to try for myself, but it's hard to believe.
Yeah, Dr. Pepper does not contain any cola.
TikTok's a bunch of
Well,
liars.
apparently it tastes like it. Okay, we'll
It's
have to do a
flavored with
taste
something
test and
differently.
we'll figure it out for ourselves.
Maybe we'll do it on the sesh.
Maybe. Okay. It's a conspiracy. I need to know.
Oh my God.
It's not made with bark, so it's not considered a root beer.
Wait.
Bark.
What?
Yeah,
That's what root beer's
has
made of?
bark in it. Yeah.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No,
No?
I never heard of that in my life.
Yeah. They use from the sassafras tree.
Oh,
Sassafras tree.
sassafras tree.
Sassafras tree.
I
is
did
the-
not know that is what made it root beer.
Yes.
Fun.
Root.
Should we call
Root.
it bark beer then?
Root beer. Roots of the tree.
root. Oh.
Get it? Have you ever wondered why it's called root beer?
Yeah.
Because they use
Wow.
the sassafras tree.
That's also frustrating.
Amazing content today. All right, let's continue.
learn something new
What
every
is the
day.
next dumbest criminal we have?
Amazing.
Some more dumb shoplifters who got left behind by their getaway drivers.
Oh, no.
On September 4th, 2021, 3 women entered a sporting goods store in Edwardsville, Illinois. And one of the store employees recognized one of the women as someone who had stolen from the store recently. So she called the police.
She's back for more.
Yeah,
Wait,
came back to the same store. These 3 women grabbed huge armfuls of Nike clothes from the racks and ran out of the store. 2 of the shoplifters bolted through the parking lot and hopped into their car with the stolen clothes, and the last shoplifter trailed behind them while a shopper sitting in the parking lot began to record the getaway. So when this last shoplifter tried to get in their car, the door wouldn't open. Here's the clip.
When shoplifters take all the Nike but forget to unlock the door.
For those that are listening, basically what happened is they drive off without her. She starts walking with the huge armfuls of stuff in her hands, and she just drops it in the parking lot.
And other customers are just walking around.
And they're all filming her. And then she kind of like starts trying to walk away or briskly get away from the parking lot. And then you just see the security officer just hauling ass out of the store and runs her down and catches her.
And she just drops everything.
And she gets caught.
dude.
Oh, boy.
I'd be so pissed.
But apparently the getaway car almost hit a person and a police car before it actually got out of the parking lot.
Jeez.
Yeah. Apparently investigators are still looking for the other 2 suspects that took off in the getaway car. And the store owners were grateful that at least they got back some of their merchandise.
Yeah,
that.
she had a ton.
Yeah, she did. I just am like, people are so brazen, man. Like to just roll into a store and grab armfuls of stuff and then just run out.
With a lot of stores, their policy is to not chase them. And normally the amount that they're taking is not even something that they can file a claim for. Because it's
no, I know.
Like when I worked at Bath and Body Works, people would come in and steal at that location all the time. It was like at least a weekly occurrence. And they never did anything about it. They would just let them go because they're like, it's lotion and shit, you know, like you can't even file a claim.
Yeah. And it's not worth a lawsuit. Like if you accuse someone of stealing and then they're not actually doing it or whatever, and then someone comes after you over like $20 of merchandise, it's like, not worth the time.
Yeah. Remember we were just at a TJ Maxx back in Greeley, and someone came in and just grabbed a bunch of purses and just ran out, and no employees did anything. They're like, what can we do? What were you supposed to do? But if it's a $1.39 bottle of Coke, a soda, then it's worth chasing the person down.
Kudos to those convenience store owners for protecting their business.
It doesn't matter how much it is, bitch. Yeah, you're not getting away with it.
Well, when I worked at Best Buy back in the day, this was a huge issue. Like the Best Buy I worked at was near kind of a highway, and we would have people literally come in and grab laptops, like literally just grab laptops with the sensors on them and just run out the door. And then they would run up onto the highway where there would be like a car waiting for them and take off on the highway. And the loss prevention guys, because back in the day, they used to let the like, you know how you walk into Best Buy and there's always that desk there and they're like, hi, how's it going? That's the loss prevention team. And I guess back in the day, they used to let their loss prevention guys like chase people down. And I remember in training, they showed us like video clips of like the loss prevention guys back in the day. And it was badass. They would be like, and like tackling people in the cars, dragging people out and stuff.
So that's against policy now?
Yeah. Eventually the Best Buy got sued by somebody who stole.
What?
Yeah. Who stole. So I forget what it was, but they got sued and Best Buy said, no more.
No.
But obviously with like electronics, the ticket price is a lot higher. So the police still get called and still like a reported thing. But I get it for like lotion and shit. Like who cares? Like,
back in college, one of our friends used to work at Lowe's and he would watch people steal full appliances, walk out the door with full ass appliances, and then come back a week later and quote, return it and
no
get
receipt,
like cashed out for like thousands of dollars.
What?
Yeah.
And they're not able to say, sir, we have you on surveillance here, taking that out of here.
I don't know.
That's insane.
They would come out with like grills, washers, like all kinds of shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't imagine how stressful it'd be to shoplift. But I guess some people, I get kind of the adrenaline rush of it. Like it's like a sneaky mission, seeing if you pull it off. I mean,
which is interesting.
I just could never. I would pass out with anxiety. do this.
Well, and now, like, I feel like most of our grocery stores have like either security at the front or even some of them, depending on where you're at in the city. I'm sure this is all over the country, but like armed security at grocery stores. Have you noticed that? Like most of the grocery store chains around where we live, there's always a security officer like at the front. And you're like, why? Like, who's coming into the grocery store to steal shit?
Yep.
But people do all the time. Like, it's crazy.
Yep. Yeah.
And now even the new thing that I actually saw it the other day, I was at Chipotle and somebody like came in and just like grabbed a bunch of online orders that were on the thing. And now it's like this big problem, you know, those like mobile pickup.
Yeah.
People are stealing other people's orders. They're literally just walking in and grabbing everything and just going out.
You could look like a
Totally.
Dasher
They don't
or
check
a
or
Postmate
like,
or something.
right.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, so it's like, what do? Put everybody's order under lock, it like a code? Like they're gonna have to figure out how to deal with that because it's kind of a big issue. Because you come in to get your order and it's gone. And you're like, hey, where's my order? It's like, oh shit, somebody just stole it.
Yeah, 2021 is a whole new world. It really is.
Oh shit.
Got to get used to all these new criminal types.
For real. What if someone starts stealing food off people's fucking front porches?
Oh, that happens a lot
all
too.
the time. People are just like driving around.
Yeah, or Dashers or Postmates themselves. Not obviously not all of them, but some of them will. I saw a video recently of a guy who dropped it off, and you can see it on the Ring doorbell. And he took a picture of it, and then he walks away, puts on a wig and a shirt, and comes back and just picks it up and runs. It's wild.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
It's a wild world out there these days, guys.
Damn.
Keep your DoorDash safe. All right. Anyway, what's the next one? Woman periscopes herself drunk driving.
Oh, no.
Oh, geez.
Oh, really bad. Really bad. So on October 10th, 2015, a 23-year-old named Whitney Beal logged into Periscope and started a live stream video of her and her friends drinking in a bar in Lakeland, Florida. She told the viewers, "We are getting fucked up." Here's a clip.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Okay. Well, anyway, she then later started another Periscope live stream a little while later from the front seat of her car. And she actually titled it "Driving Home Drunk. Entertainment, Please." Oh my God. I mean, as funny as this is, it's so maddening. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God. People are
dumbest of the dumb. Man.
Seriously. I mean, fuck you if you drive drunk. That's all I have to
honestly, say. There's no fucking excuse for it.
She started off the video by saying, "Hi guys, if you're new, I'm driving home drunk. Let's see if I get a DUI. In the USA, people, let's see if I get a DUI. I don't think I will. I really don't."
Hi guys, if you're not new, I'm driving home drunk. Let's see if I get a DUI. In the USA, people, let's see if I get a DUI. I don't think I will. I really don't.
What sparked this? Like, what made her think that it was a good idea in any form to hop on a live stream?
Terrible judgment.
What?
She doesn't even seem that drunk to me either. Like,
no,
she seems like
drunk to me.
I mean, she seems like
seems
lit,
like she might
but
be
like,
used to it.
Yeah, maybe she does it all the time.
Well, a lot of people that drive drunk do
I've
it
done
often. Yeah. And they
multiple
think
times.
they're good at it, you know?
It's like a game. Like, let me see if I get caught.
So viewers started trickling into the live stream, commenting stuff like "prayers to the city," "yikes," "at least I know the number to 911," "fucking disgrace," "pay attention to the road," "call a cab," "do something." And right before she started to drive, Whitney said, "I am drunk beyond belief, people," and then dropped her phone. Nice. Some of the commenters told her not to drive again, and she told them that she was too drunk to read, so she ignored them and drove out of the parking lot right on the live stream. And for the rest of the live stream, Whitney talked to her viewers while she drove around the streets, wasted out of her fucking mind. Besides the fact that she already told her viewers she was hammered, you can tell that she was definitely drunk because she was slurring her words pretty hard. And most of what she said was just her repeating the same thing, that she was super, super drunk, and giving a rough play-by-play of her driving. A lot of her words were mixed up or didn't make any sense. She also kept dropping the phone and moving it around while she tried to control the steering wheel at the same time. That is terrifying. And trying to run a live stream. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Just
running
so
a live stream sober is not great.
No.
Much less.
While you're driving. Yeah, it is hard when you're drunk though.
Yeah.
We've done drunk live streams over the years.
Not driving though.
Yeah, definitely not driving. But yeah, it's a lot going on, you know. It's pretty distracting.
I am drunk beyond belief, people. I can't read your snaps. I can't read your periscopes. I feel like I'm gonna be drunk all the way home. All the way home, people. I'm gonna be drunk. I wish I could weed.
Yeah, she's lit. I take back what I said
Yeah,
earlier.
I was gonna
She's
say.
fucked up.
Yeah.
She's definitely intoxicated.
And the more she talks, the worse it gets. So commenters, again, are pouring in, calling her an idiot and telling her to stop driving. And some of them commented that they had called the police on her already.
Good for those people.
Yeah, I know. Whitney eventually looked at her phone and was impressed by the number of viewers she'd gotten. She said, "Hi, everybody, 57 people. I didn't know I'd get this many people." She's very excited. She's like, "I'm famous." For 57, wow. During the stream, she flipped her camera to show people the view of the street while she drove. And she said she didn't know if she was driving straight and that she had no idea where she was.
Oh my God, that is so scary.
It's
Oh my
terrifying.
God.
Fuck.
Here's a clip.
Please supervise me because I'm driving super drunk right now. I feel like I'm not driving straight, but I should be because I am pretty drunk. I am half drunk in the place that I think that I am, and then I'm not drunk in the place that I am because I need the glasses, but I don't at the same time.
Oh, that is enraging to watch.
Yeah, that
It's
is
so cringy. I'm just like cringing this because it's just so.
so avoidable.
It is. And I'm just thinking about all these other people on the road too that like have
Yeah.
no idea that this dumbass is driving drunk on Periscope.
Pure, selfishness.
Good God.
Like, wow, so entitled. And at one point, while she was driving through the intersection, she completely slammed into a street sign and just kept driving. Here's a clip.
I'm not drunk. I believe in alcohol, but I am not drunk right now. I'm driving legally right now, if that makes sense. In the USA, people. In the USA. I'm pretty drunk right now.
Oh my God,
That's
dude.
horrific. After this, she complained that she thought she had a flat tire and needed gas. And a few minutes later, Whitney ended the first live stream and then started a second one called Drunk Girl Driving. And at this point, she was still driving around and it looked like she had no clue where she was going. Other drivers started to honk their horns and flash their lights at her. And she said, "Drunk driving is not cool," while another car beeped at her. So clearly completely out of it. So like we said, some of her viewers ended up calling 911 to report her. And one caller got a hold of police and shared the Periscope link with them, with the dispatcher. Here's the 911 call.
Can I help you?
Hi there. I just saw a girl on Periscope driving drunk. She doesn't know where she is, and she's driving really fast.
After the 911 call, police got on her Periscope and tried to find out where she was. And one of the officers was able to see a landmark that she had driven by. And so cops were able to quickly track her down. And eventually, Whitney was found and pulled over after she hit a curb. Whitney refused to take a breathalyzer test, but they gave her multiple field sobriety tests. And of course, she fails all of them. The officers then arrested her and charged her with a DUI.
What's with the video post? Do you think it's funny to drive around impaired?
I really don't.
I wish you had your phone on, you could record this. You still feel that you're okay to drive? You're under arrest for DUI.
Whitney said that she didn't remember much of the incident and that she regretted her actions. She later pled no contest to driving under the influence, and she didn't get any jail time. She was sentenced to 12 months of probation, 6 months suspended license, alcohol treatment, and community service.
Dude, she is so lucky she didn't hurt someone.
Seriously.
Oh
No.
my God.
I
She's
mean,
lucky that wasn't even worse than that.
Yeah, this could have
Dumbass.
easily turned into the Henry Ruggs situation,
so
the NFL player
gross.
that killed
Mm-hmm.
23-year-old
yeah.
girl and her dog
Yep.
driving 155 miles an hour
So
drunk.
Disgusting.
It's crazy.
All right, we have more dummies to go through here, but before we get into that, we have a quick ad break. Guys, when it comes to fertility, it can sometimes feel like a complete mystery, and that's why I love modern fertility. Think of your fertility hormones as tiny detectives. They can bring tons of insight into your egg count, reproductive timeline, and even possible outcomes for egg freezing and IVF. Everything you need to know to get proactive about your fertility. And that's why Modern Fertility was created. It's the easy and affordable way to test your fertility hormones right at home with a simple finger prick. Then you mail it in with the prepaid label and you get your personalized results within 10 days. Now, traditional testing with your doctor can cost over $1,000, but Modern Fertility gets you that same information for $159, just a fraction of the price. And if you go to modernfertility.com/milehigher, you can actually get an additional $20 off your test. Also, if you have HSA or FSA, you can put those dollars towards Modern Fertility as well. And you'll get insight into your hormone levels, how many eggs you have, and other important infertility factors. The results go deep into what every hormone means, and you can also talk one-on-one with a fertility nurse to review your results and your options for next steps. If you want kids today or maybe one day in the future, clinically sound info about your body can help you make the decision that's right for you. And right now, Modern Fertility is offering our listeners $20 off your test when you go to modernfertility.com/milehigher. That means your test will cost $139 instead of the several hundred or even $1,000+ that it could cost at the doctor's office. So get $20 off your fertility test when you go to modernfertility.com/milehigher. Again, that's modernfertility.com/milehigher.
Since you're listening to the show, I think it's safe to say you love listening to podcasts, right? Well, you'll find a ton of binge-worthy podcasts, including ours, on Amazon Music. Amazon Music has more than 10 million free podcast episodes to listen to. But Amazon Music isn't just for listening to podcasts. They have thousands of music stations and top playlists to stream for free. Keyword is free there. And no matter what you're listening to, you can go hands-free with Alexa. And if you're like me and want your music on demand and ad-free, you have to try Amazon Music Unlimited. That gives you unlimited access to over 75 million songs, as well as podcasts, music videos, and more. With Amazon Music Unlimited, you can listen to any song anywhere offline with unlimited skips, which is super nice for those road trips where you might be going somewhere without service or maybe you're on a plane. I love Amazon Music because in my truck, I've got Amazon Alexa and it works beautifully with Amazon Music. And I can literally just say, hey, Alexa, play this playlist and it'll just put it on for me. It's really, really nice, the fact that Amazon Music works so well with Alexa. So if you've never tried Amazon Music Unlimited, now's a great time to do so. For a limited time, new customers can try Amazon Music Unlimited free for 3 months and no credit card is required. Just go to amazon.com/milehigherpod. That's amazon.com/milehigherpod to try Amazon Music Unlimited free for 3 months. Get it today at amazon.com/milehigherpod. It does renew automatically, but you can cancel anytime and terms apply. The next dummy we're going to talk about is a woman named Chloe Mrozak. As many of you probably know, Hawaii requires unvaccinated travelers to complete a 10-day quarantine after they arrive in the state. Vaccinated travelers don't have to do this. So Chloe arrived in Oahu and gave her vaccination card to an airport employee that was screening the arriving passengers. She also gave that employee some forms that she had to fill out to get into Hawaii. She didn't include her return flight information or her hotel booking number on these forms. And when airport officials contacted the hotel, they told them that they had no hotel reservation under that name. They also contacted public health officials in Delaware who told them that there was no record that this girl, Chloe, had ever been vaccinated in the state of Delaware. 5 days later, officials found Chloe at a Southwest Airlines airport desk and confirmed that the vaccine card she had used was a forged one. And on the fake vaccine card, Chloe had spelled Moderna, Maderna. Moderna. And she even spelled Delaware wrong. And Delaware was spelled Delawaru. Delawaru.
Girl, where did you come up with that? I mean, my spelling is horrendous. I have dyslexia, but that is pretty bad, especially when you're trying to fake something.
If I was going to fake something, I would spell check before I wrote it down.
Or find someone else that can take a look.
Yeah, if you look at the vaccination card, it looks like she threw this together in like 2 seconds.
Funny.
Oh, boy.
But she was arrested and charged with falsifying vaccination documents. And she ended up skipping her Zoom court hearing and actually got arrested because they put a warrant out for her arrest.
Damn.
So her little vacation to Hawaii did not turn out so well.
Bummer, girl. Should have checked that spelling.
Seriously.
All right. Next, we have a woman who posed as her daughter and went to school as her.
Oh, man.
For what? Okay. So A 30-year-old woman from El Paso named Casey Garcia made a plan to disguise herself as her 13-year-old daughter and attend her middle school just for the day. Get that nostalgia going. It was May 31st of this year, 2021. Casey took a video of herself dyeing her hair, tanning her skin darker to look like her daughter, Julie. And the next day, she dressed in Julie's hoodie, her jeans, glasses, sneakers, and a face mask and went to her middle school. She actually videotaped herself outside of the school and told her future viewers that she'd talk to them once she gets inside.
Okay, I'll record once I'm inside. I gotta get in. Okay, I'll talk to you guys once I'm inside. Do I look like a 7th grader? No? Cool. Awesome. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Fine, and yourself?
Great.
Hello. Morning.
Girl, what the fuck are you thinking? That is so weird.
Why?
Just why?
And you don't sound like a 13-year-old at all.
No.
You sound like somebody's mom walking through the halls. Like, oh, sorry. Like,
Yeah,
13-year-old's not going to say
to,
that.
Blend in and be like, I never would have found my way.
Yeah.
It's like, what? Don't you go to school here?
And how are you? She's like so polite. Like 13-year-olds just don't do that.
She did not realize how serious doing something like this is. Like, God, people do anything for clout on TikTok these days. That's all people care about. Damn.
If I were her kid, I'd be like, hello?
Did she was she in on it?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably not.
Let's keep going here and find out more. So when she got inside the school, a staff member asked her for her student ID, and she gave them her daughter's ID number and signed in as Julie. And then she recorded herself walking through the halls and talked to a few staff members. The principal said good morning to her, and another staff member complimented her backpack, which we just watched. Neither of them had any idea that she was actually an adult posing as her child. And for almost the entire day, she pretended to be a 7th grader, going to all of Julie's classes, walking through the hallways and eating lunch in the cafeteria.
I am so sorry for the quality of this video. But a 30-year-old disguising as a 13-year-old and made it through lunch? I've been here all day.
She went to PE, and Julie's teacher didn't recognize her at first, and Cassie told the teacher that she was Julie, and the teacher bought it, so she made it through without getting caught at all.
The coach literally came up to me and was like, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Julie." And he was like, "Oh my God, Julie. Holy shit. I'm in PE."
Casey was 4'11" and 105 pounds, so her size probably helped her avoid getting caught for so long. Julie is actually a little taller than her mother, so that helped as well. And from the videos, it looks like Julie and her friends are in on it. Some of Julie's friends gave her directions to her classroom and giggled when they saw Casey. Eventually, Casey went to her daughter's last class of the day, and the teacher ended up catching her. She asked Casey to stay after class and told her, "You're not Julie." Yep. Casey admitted to pretending to be her daughter, and the teacher sent her to the principal's office.
Dun, dun, dun.
She managed to go nearly an entire day without getting caught.
Well, I got to see this clip of her getting caught.
Yeah, let's see it.
Well, I finally got caught. I told him that I would go to the principal's office, so I guess we're going to see what happens.
The goal of this video was to get clout. Literally,
Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
that was why she did it, and apparently it blew up on TikTok.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
So it succeeded. Her plan worked.
And then she put all the videos together and posted one big version to the YouTube channel.
Wow,
nice. The school ended up contacting the sheriff's office and told them what happened. And a few days later, police show up at Casey's house and told her she was being arrested for an outstanding traffic warrant. Casey videotaped the arrest and posted that on YouTube as well. I mean, why not? More content, right?
Go ahead.
We're here because we're going to place you under arrest, ma'am.
Okay.
You do have a traffic warrant with us, ma'am?
A traffic warrant?
Yes, ma'am. You're going to be placed under arrest for traffic warrant, okay, ma'am?
Okay.
So,
That's it?
Excuse me?
And that's the only thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Good Lord. Pat on the back for not resisting.
Excellent work.
Great job.
Beautiful.
Fuck. So she was finally later charged with trespassing, and the superintendent banned her from coming onto the middle school's property. That is so creepy. How does she not realize what a big problem that is? You cannot do that. Pose as a child and go to school.
She said it was a social experiment. Okay?
No one gives a fuck.
She's concerned about the problem of gun violence in American schools, and she wanted to prove to people that security methods at schools are too lax.
Oh, what the hell?
By posing as your kid and going in, this social experiment makes no sense with what she actually did, if that was what she was trying to do.
I guess the only thing I could see is like, could somebody potentially disguise themselves as a child?
No, I guess that's true.
And go in. Yeah. So, I mean, to her point, I do think the way she went about it was obviously stupid, but I think the issue around safety in schools is definitely something that needs more attention. And so...
No, it's true. I've had firsthand experience with that.
Because, what's going to stop somebody from going in, But, I mean, we have school shootings where kids are doing it.
It's not on you. It's not on you as just a random citizen to try to pull that off, and prove that by dressing as your kid.
Yeah.
That's so creepy to all the other children. I'd be pissed if I were another parent.
And I don't even think there's mention of this, reasoning for doing this experiment in the video, or it could be somewhere in there, but at least at the beginning,
And imagine how much more angry people would have been, and how even more seriously it would have been taken, or maybe she would have thought through it more if this was the father trying to do this, pose as a child and go into the school. That would have, I think freaked people out even more.
True.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Sadly, the majority of those that commit violence in schools, are males. So yeah.
A lot of comments on Casey's TikTok are from people who supported her actions, actually. Someone even started a change.org petition to have her charges dropped called Free Casey Garcia. So very interesting. What do you think, Josh? Should Casey have been freed? Should she got off scot-free for that one?
I don't know. I have a hard time believing that her intentions were all about safety and awareness. I think
it was much more for the clout.
Yeah. I mean, she now has a YouTube channel with 8,000 subscribers. Her video of going to school as my 13-year-old daughter has almost 1 million views 5 months ago.
Was it worth it?
So I don't know. It's it's hard because it's who am I to judge people's intentions? But based upon what I saw, I think this was more about.
Well, no matter what your intentions are or what you were trying to do, you still are putting other kids possibly at risk.
Right. Well, how do other parents feel when they found this out? They'd be pissed. They'd be like, what the hell?
It's just not your place.
I mean, if anything, I hope, she should have gone through the proper channels to bring, go to the school board, go to the principal and bring up these concerns and then say, hey, what about this idea of this social experiment that I have? And then do it, do it with the right people in the positions of authority so that it's not sneaking in.
They would not have ever.
No, they would have never let that happen.
I see what you're saying.
Especially film it and everything.
What an interesting crime.
Very, very odd.
Very strange, Casey. All right.
But now we have a jewelry store owner who locked the thief in the vault.
Oh, nice.
This ought to be good. So in 2018, a woman named Fatima Milanovic walked into a jewelry store in Boca Raton, Florida, and told the store owner she was the representative of someone who wanted to buy some diamonds. The store owner, Bobby Yampolsky, said that he had a deal in the works with this overseas buyer for weeks, and that he was going to sell the buyer 11 diamonds worth $6.7 million. But this woman, who is this representative, wanted to inspect the diamonds on behalf of the buyer before purchasing. But something about her seemed suspicious to Bobby. But he still took her into a secure vault in the back of the store where he carried out big transactions. And when he brought out the diamonds, he noticed that Fatima seemed rushed and nervous while she inspected them. She was actually shaking, and she told him that she was sick. Bobby also noticed that she hadn't brought any special tools or a magnifying glass, which somebody in the diamond business would have some type of microscope or a magnifying glass to actually inspect the diamonds. So the whole thing seemed really weird to him, and he knew that she was up to something. After inspecting them, Fatima agreed to buy the diamonds, and she told Bobby that the buyer would wire him the money. She also insisted that they use her own packaging to wrap up the diamonds. Bobby agreed, but again, he knew that she was up to something sketchy, so he made sure to bend one of the corners on the packaging after he wrapped them. Then he purposely turned his head away for a second, and while he wasn't looking, Fatima slipped the package with the diamonds in her briefcase and replaced it with an almost identical looking package, except this package didn't have a bent corner. So when Bobby saw that the packages had been switched, he got up and tried to grab Fatima's briefcase, but she didn't let it go. But in that split second, he left the vault and locked the door behind him. And now that the thief was locked inside the vault, Bobby immediately called the police. Meanwhile, Fatima panicked and made a phone call and then tried to rip up the fake package, but it was too late. Cops quickly showed up to the vault and placed her under arrest. The thief was a French woman who worked with an international crime ring, actually, that stole from high-end jewelers. And because of Bobby's quick thinking, he was able to get his diamonds back, and the police got another jewel thief off of the streets.
Damn.
For somebody being a part of an international crime ring, it seems like there'd be better methods to doing this than, oh, wait, he's not looking. Swap it out real quick.
Swip it out.
And then I'm going to run out. It's like, come on. Before we get into our next dumb crimes, which is actually literally GTA in real life, and this takes place in Colorado, we're going to take our last ad break and we'll be right back. If you have ever wanted to make your home feel safer, there is no better time than now. This week, our friends at Simply Safe are giving Mile Higher listeners early access to all of their holiday deals, 40% off their award-winning home security system. We love Simply Safe because it has everything you need to make your home safe, with indoor and outdoor cameras, comprehensive sensors. All of that is monitored around the clock by trained professionals who send help the instant you need it. My favorite things about Simply Safe are the fact that it is super simple to set up. You can actually do it yourself. You don't have to hire anybody to come out to install it. And it literally takes less than 30 minutes to get everything up and running on your home's Wi-Fi. And I absolutely love the indoor and outdoor cameras. I can see every square inch of my house and around the outside of my home as well, which actually is really nice to have. My experience with them has been so much better than some of the large security companies. You know who they are, where they lock you into these horrible contracts. And honestly, the technology they have pales in comparison to Simply Safe. Simply Safe was even named Best Home Security System of 2021 by US News and World Report. You can easily customize a system for your home online in minutes and even get free custom recommendations from Simply Safe. And what's great about Simply Safe is that you can even protect your apartment, your condo, your townhome. It doesn't have to be just a normal house. Simply Safe works in all types of homes. Take advantage of Simply Safe's holiday deals and get 40% off your new home security system by visiting simplysafe.com/milehigher. Again, that's simplysafe.com/milehigher for 40% off your entire Simply Safe system.
Our next sponsor is truly one of my favorite jewelry brands, and I've got to tell you why. I just happened to put on one of their pieces this morning. I didn't even know we were going to be doing this ad today, and I'm so excited we are because this is one of my favorite pieces that I have from them. Ana Luisa was founded to bring clarity to the jewelry industry. They design pieces with a more beautiful story from beginning to end, starting with recycled materials whenever possible, transparent business practices always, and small batches that are kind to the earth. They're carbon neutral, which is great, meaning 100% of the carbon emissions related to their products' life cycle are offset. They have exceptional quality, long-lasting pieces. I've had this one for about a year now. They're crafted with care with the best noble materials, and they even offer a 360-day warranty, which is great. And they're offering our audience a great deal today at analuisa.com/milehigher. You can get 10% off with code milehigher. Plus, they have limited batches, ensuring the highest production standards while eliminating excessive waste. And I love the variety that Ana Luisa offers. They have tons of different styles, from bracelets, earrings, necklaces, and just so many different color options and material options that there's really something for everyone. The one that I am wearing today, I don't know if you can see it. Maybe we'll do a little zoom in. This one is called the Miche. I love it. And it has a nice thick chain. Their pieces are dainty, they're chic, they're effortless, timeless, affordable. They're such high quality and environmentally conscious, which is awesome. And right now, Ana Luisa is offering a great discount for our audience at analuisa.com/milehigher. You can treat yourself and your loved ones by using our code milehigher to get 10% off. And I absolutely recommend them. They're a great brand that is making beautiful, sustainable jewelry. So check it out at analuisa.com/milehigher with code milehigher.
This is it. The putt to win the tournament. If you sink it, the championship is yours. But on your backswing, your hat falls over your eyes. Is this how you're running your business? Poor visibility because you're still relying on spreadsheets and outdated finance software. To see the full picture, you need to upgrade to NetSuite by Oracle. Don't be like LuLaRoe. Just don't. NetSuite is the #1 cloud financial system to power your growth with visibility and control of your financials, inventory, HR, planning, budgeting, and more. NetSuite is everything you need to grow all in one place, which is so nice. You don't have to log into a million different systems in order to get this information. It's all put into one, which is beautiful. So if you're a business owner and you are struggling to keep up with all these different things, inventory, financials, budgeting, NetSuite could be the solution for you. 93% of surveyed businesses increase their visibility and control after upgrading to NetSuite. Over 27,000 businesses already use NetSuite, and right now, through the end of the year, NetSuite is offering a one-of-a-kind financing program to those ready to upgrade at netsuite.com/milehigher. Head over to netsuite.com/milehigher for a special end-of-year financing on the #1 financial system for growing businesses. That's netsuite.com/milehigher. All right, so in the early morning hours of March 12th, 2014, 28-year-old Ryan Stone stole a red minivan from a gas station in Longmont, Colorado. And little did he know that there was a 4-year-old boy still sitting in the backseat of the car he just carjacked. He then sped out of the parking lot, and the boy's mother immediately called 911.
Okay, can you imagine being that little boy, though?
Yeah,
how
what the
terrifying. Fuck? That's like every kid's nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I truly can't.
I think when we have kids, I'm literally going to take my kid in with me everywhere I go. I don't think I'll ever leave my kid in the car. Like, even if it's locked, though, like...
Yeah. Well,
like, why
first
take
of all,
the
it's
chance?
like just really dangerous to leave
Yeah,
your kid in
true.
the car for so many other reasons. But yeah, no, we know too much. We keep talking about that. Like,
We'll
when
play
we
it
do
so
have
safe.
kids, we're going to be like extra safe because, yeah, we just have heard so many
Be
things.
those parents that like have our kids on leashes.
Helicopter
walking around.
Oh God. Yeah, I could see us going down the helicopter.
But
a
in
little
crowds
bit.
and stuff,
'cause
like-
we just have seen so many
I know.
things.
I know.
Like,
And
Josh,
it only
were you
takes
a
a
leash
split
kid?
second.
Were you a leash? I thought didn't you tell me you were on a leash once?
No, hell
yeah,
no.
I was like,
never
what?
on a leash.
I don't think his parents ever leashed his ass.
I think you're trying to implant memories
Maybe
that
it was
I
to
don't have.
John. I know someone
John?
who was on a leash. They were a leash kid.
John could be a leash kid. I could see that.
That's amazing.
Oh God.
No, I actually got separated from my parents, I think a few times. I think
Yeah.
I have a few stories of,
Doesn't everyone?
yeah.
Where like the grocery stores to page you and
Ugh.
find your mom.
No. Hell
That never
no.
happened
Josh,
to me at least
please
3
come to the
times.
front. Your mother is waiting for you.
Yeah, that was me because I would wander off and go do things.
Have you ever wandered off as a kid and then thought you saw your dad's blue jeans and gone up and hugged the wrong
them.
man?
Oh yeah, yep.
Oh my God, that was so scary.
I did that at a museum once. They were showing snakes and I got really scared and I grabbed this random guy and like was holding onto his leg for like at least a minute before I realized it wasn't my dad.
Oh my God.
I don't think I ever did that. I don't think I ever mistaked somebody else for
Your parent?
a parent. Yeah.
You're too smart for that, Mr. Virgo. Okay, all right.
Anyways, back to this insane chase that follows. So Ryan speeds out of the parking lot and the boy's mother calls 911. Obviously, the police issue Amber Alert for the child, send squad cars after Ryan, and their hunt for Ryan led to a truly insane police chase that looked like something out of the game Grand Theft Auto. Police spotted Ryan in the red minivan speeding down I-25, which is one of our major highways near Thornton, and he was weaving in and out of traffic, just barely missing some of the cars on the highway. News helicopters, they love these high-speed chases, so they get their helicopters up, and they started recording the entire high-speed chase. Police cars were just flying after Ryan while he sped through highways and neighborhood roads in this van with the child. So at one point, he pulls out in front of a gold minivan on an exit ramp. He jumps out of the car, yanks the other driver out of the front seat, and a woman jumped out of the passenger side before Ryan took off in their car. And police luckily found the boy unharmed in the stolen red van. But Ryan takes off up a grassy hill. There he goes. Zoom, zoom. Off
Straight
road.
GTA.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
No boundaries.
And then he's like, screw it. I'm going to go down the wrong side of the highway, which
Nice.
is truly dangerous. Look at this guy.
Oh my God.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, knowing this is real is fucking scary.
That's one of my
He'd have, like,
biggest
5
fears
stars
is
after
someone
him.
accidentally driving on the wrong side
yeah.
of the road.
5 stars.
Yeah.
Helicopters after his ass already.
For sure. He's toast.
So in this type of situation, you know, you're trying to prevent a fatal crash from happening.
Yeah.
So cops usually get the spike strips out in order to try to pop the tires to disable the vehicle, but they actually missed. and they actually ended up giving other drivers flat tires instead. And he's just, there he goes. He just keeps on going.
Yeah, his tire blew out. Gets in another car.
Literally pull him out just like GTA.
Yeah.
This
she
person
fought back.
Wow.
Good for her.
So he jumps into, looks like a Toyota Camry, takes off again. Now, oh,
fuck,
shit.
dude, that's so bad.
He did not make
And then he hops
far.
out again. He's like, I'm not done.
Oh, he's like, another car.
Another car.
A Subi. GTA.
He keeps running.
Wow.
Frantically trying to find a car.
Bro, really?
Now he's on foot.
How do you think this is going to end? Come on.
Running
These
through a
people,
parking
when
lot.
they start getting on foot, I'm like, you really think you're going to get away?
Uh-huh.
Come on. Through the snow.
Yeah, the chase went on a long time. He hit cops. He injured a cop, actually, in a vehicle. He tried to run another driver off the road. And then he takes his jacket off, keeps going. And mind you, this is a 90-minute police chase.
Damn, and it's cold as balls out there, and it looks like he's just wearing a wife beater.
Until-
They're like falling in the snow.
All of that to give up?
Yeah,
Yep.
until he can't jump this fence and he gets caught by police.
Wow.
Again, dude, what did you think would happen?
But Ryan was arrested and charged with 25 crimes, including kidnapping, assault, and attempted manslaughter. The police officer he hit survived and actually made a full recovery, which is great.
Yeah, best possible case scenario for a situation like this. Thank God
I
that
know.
kid was okay. Good Lord.
But after he was arrested, they drug tested him, and he tested positive for methamphetamine, marijuana, and Ativan. And his lawyer suggested that Ryan was having a meth-induced psychotic episode during the carjackings, and Ryan says he doesn't remember a lot from the chase. He said that he was very sorry for his actions, and he wanted a second chance to clean his act up.
It's almost like he really went into a world where he thought he was in GTA for real. And just like
he's
acted
just like
off
in
of
this
probably what he's seen.
delusional world, yeah.
Wow.
But one of Ryan's friends told reporters outside the courthouse that everyone deserves forgiveness.
We want everybody to know that no matter what the circumstances, we live in light and love, and we all deserve forgiveness. And I hope that everybody can take something from that.
What does that mean?
It means that we're all human, we all make mistakes, and we all deserve to be forgiven.
Yeah, that's a big mistake.
We've all made mistakes. Let the person who is without sin cast the first stone.
However, prosecutors played the footage at his trial that showed him in a very different light. There was actually recordings of Ryan in jail bragging to two of his visitors about how many YouTube views the police chase was getting.
Oh my God.
How many views does that have?
Let's look.
Does he have like monetization set up on it? Does he get an AdSense check for it?
No, somebody else posted it.
Oh, someone else did?
Yeah.
617,000.
617,000.
That's still a lot. But again, I think this is a condensed version of it. I think there's like a full 90-minute one that has even more views on it. So he's literally bragging about how many views he's gotten. He said he wanted to contact the news channels that posted the videos and find a way to profit off of the money they made from them posting the footage of him.
Yeah, the original video, the one that's 45 or 54 minutes long, has a 12.5 million
Denver
views.
7. Wow.
Damn.
Holy
So of course
shit.
he wants a piece of that ad rev.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh
that from
my
Denver 7.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Well, you're not entitled to shit, dude.
No.
Gotta get that clout.
Well, that's about all you're going to get.
But yeah, there's actually a clip of him talking to visitors, and he laughs about how crazy the whole thing was, and that the video actually made international news as well.
Well, that's really funny considering what his sentence ended up being. I mean, was it worth it, Ryan? I don't think so, because the judge did not buy that he was truly sorry for what he did and ended up sentencing him to 160 years behind bars.
Damn. But people had fun with this one because some of the moves that he does, especially like pulling people out of the car, has like so much resemblance to the actual Grand Theft Auto video game, and people actually made edits of the video
and put in
with
like
GTA gameplay.
Let's watch.
My name's Trevor. What's your name? Bye. Shit, cops.
Yeah, but for those listening, basically they just put the UI of the gameplay on there and like the views of it. It really does kind of
Like the
look
map.
like the map, the stars,
That is
5 stars.
so funny.
And then the person trying to get back. Oh my God.
That's wild.
I'm so glad that nobody was like killed or you know, seriously injured.
Wow. And
yeah. So
they
slams
totally
into-
could have been. Thank God that little boy's okay, but I'm sure he had to go through some therapy for that. It's so traumatic and just scary.
Seriously though, God. But this next one is just comical.
Oh yes, we have the fake Tesla hit and run.
Oh God.
Okay, so in September this year, a man in Louisiana called 911 from a gas station parking lot and claimed that he was a victim of a hit and run. Robert Bates Jr. told the police that a Tesla backed into him while he was taking a walk and then drove away. He complained that he was in a lot of leg pain, neck pain, and had back injuries from the crash. Police were able to track down the Tesla owner, but Robert's story had a huge problem. Teslas actually have cameras on their car that save recordings, which includes the backup camera. So the owner showed police footage from his visit to the gas station that day.
Oh God, you got to watch this. This is just great.
What? Like what? Dude,
He
your
literally
balance
walks
is
into the
ass.
side of it and just falls backwards. He's like, oh.
So this is a short one because, of course, after police saw this footage, Robert was instead arrested and charged with filing a false police report.
Oh no!
Wow, come on, man.
Okay,
Come on.
and we've saved the best for last. One of the best. This one's pretty good. Today we have the watermelon head robbers.
Dude.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
That's such a great idea
I'm
for a mask.
surprised no one's ever done this before, honestly. Well, as far
How
as
do
I
you
know.
find a watermelon though that like fits your head well enough so that's not like so you could actually like hold it in place and see it like
I don't
see
know.
through
I mean,
it.
there's some big watermelons out there. Maybe they had small heads. Who knows?
They look like little aliens.
I feel like it'd get a little humid
They
in
do.
there, though.
They do kind of look like a little
Yeah,
alien.
they do look like aliens. I was thinking that too, especially the one on the right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So in May of 2020, two 20-year-olds pulled up to a convenience store in Virginia in a black 2006 Toyota Tacoma. Wow, that was a struggle. But anyway, this was a pickup truck, and they both walked into the store wearing watermelons over their heads that had cut out holes for their eyes. Of course, got to be able to see. So the two boys stole some alcohol from the store before walking out and then driving away without being confronted by anyone. Local police posted pictures of the watermelon robbers and their truck on Facebook and asked the public for information. One of the melon heads was identified as a 20-year-old boy, but police are still searching for the
So it
second
worked.
watermelon head. He's
worked?
gone. They
Wow.
were able to pull it off.
Wow.
So I mean, I don't know. Are these guys even dumb?
Maybe not.
They're kind of smart,
yeah,
really.
honestly, that's actually a pretty because like you can't see any hair, you can't see any facial. I mean, other than like the neck. Although one of them looks like with the hoodie, it kind of hides the neck part too. So
It's a little less intimidating than a ski mask or something.
yeah, I'm surprised you don't see
Just like a nice watermelon man.
But there's been like pumpkin robbers and stuff like.
Oh, has there been a pumpkin robber? Can
I
you look
bet
it up?
there
I need
is.
to know.
Oh, I'm sure
Has
there
someone
has been.
ever pulled off a robbery in like a jack-o'-lantern?
This reminds me of that old commercial that had gushers where you would like eat a gusher and then it would change.
Oh, yeah,
It would
like,
like form your head the
yes.
shape of the fruit or whatever.
Yes. Oh my God, I remember those. Throwback. Damn. I haven't seen one of those commercials in at least 10 years.
Oh, here we go.
Wow.
From 2009.
There is a pumpkin head robber.
FBI is asking for public assistance in identifying a suspected 5-time bank robber.
Wow.
Wow. Dubbed the Pumpkinhead Bandit.
Oh.
Oh,
fuck
he just
yeah.
has. Oh, because he has reddish orange hair. Well, that's stupid.
Oh,
I'm talking about a real
That's
pumpkin.
dumb. Is there a real pumpkin guy?
The only thing I saw was like pumpkin thieves, like people that go and steal pumpkins from people's houses. Like why?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Let's see.
Pumpkin head mask.
Yeah, that's the pumpkin head bandit again.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's
he just has like a fucking cloth over his head.
So no one's really used the pumpkin thing yet?
No.
Someone should do it.
Damn
I'm just
it.
kidding. I'm
Maybe-
not encouraging
I
anything.
think-
Any crimes here. Disclaimer.
But I mean, I'd like to see it. The watermelon looks pretty good.
You're hungry.
So
Probably
all that, and
steamy
what
as
did they
hell.
get? Just some alcohol?
yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
just stole some alcohol.
What? They're still in the
And one
wonder
of
running.
how
them got
that-
away.
How that like went down. They were just chilling in their kitchen at home.
Like, dude, I got an idea.
Yeah, he's like, we really need some more liquor, but I
Rather
wanna
than
pay
getting
for it.
ski masks, because those are
Yeah.
too intimidating.
Yeah.
let's go and get
My mom's got some watermelons.
Carve them out,
Yep.
poke 2 holes for eyes.
No one will ever know. We get our alcohol and life goes on.
Dude, how did the vision in those? It can't be good.
Honestly, these guys really don't fall into the dumbest criminals category. I think this was
honestly,
kind of smart.
this was kind of a smart criminal here.
Brilliant.
The smart watermelon head criminals. Okay. Well, that is all we have for today's episode. We appreciate you guys listening and laughing along with us. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as we did. This was really fun.
It is. It's refreshing to talk about some lighter crimes.
It can be really hard. Like even our last episode was really difficult, especially with what we were going through. The topic last week was very hard for me personally to get through. So this just felt so much better. And I wanted to have some fun with you guys. We've done a lot of serious stuff lately, which is important and needed, and where our passion lies. But we also want to have fun on this show. It's one of the reasons
it's good
why
to have a few goofs and gaffs.
Goofs and gaffs, baby.
Goofs and gaffs. Oh, and if someone wants to go watch the first one we did, the first episode of Dumbest Criminals, I'll link it below.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yep, it
2
was
years
a while
ago. I can't even believe that.
That was funny though.
But let us know what your favorite dumb crime or criminal was.
Yeah, maybe we'll do another episode. We can have some suggestions.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Or maybe we'll just open it up as a subtopic on our request form. Dumbest criminals.
Yeah, and just have you guys submit stuff for us. Because we should do more of these.
We'll
I think these are fun, and it's great to like watch some of these clips because it's just hilarious. What was your favorite out of all the ones we covered?
Oh, geez. Like who was the dumbest?
Yeah, or just like which one did you find most like entertaining, I guess.
The girl falling out of the ceiling is
I
pretty
was going to
good.
say, that's pretty fucking funny
pretty
to see
hilarious.
somebody.
The drunk driver one, it's like kind of funny that she's so stupid, but at the same time, it's just maddening and kind of pisses me off.
The fake vaccine card kills me.
Yeah, that was
like,
pretty good.
Dude, if you're gonna fake a like just spell it right.
What?
Just a Google search, you know.
Oh, amazing.
All pretty good though.
GTA in real life was pretty entertaining.
That was good.
You know.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap it up there. We will be back again next week with more of our regular
scheduled content.
Yeah, regularly scheduled programming. But until then, we hope you guys are doing well.
Go check out the sale.
Oh, yeah. Go check out the sale. You want to get that deal. We got it going till December
3rd. HigherLevelWellness.com.
Boom. Take advantage of our biggest sale of the year, guys, for sure. And thank you for all of your support on our show. As always, your reviews, your comments, your likes. We really appreciate it. And on that note, keep on taking your mind a mile higher, and we will see you guys next time.